Our headlines today. School inspections will continue, says Ofsted, despite calls for them to stop after a teacher took her own life, knowing her school was to be downgraded.
Up in flames, French protests over plans to raise the pension age to 64 turn violent.
The BBC says it won't continue filming the latest series of Top Gear after presenter Freddie Flintoff was injured in a car crash last year.
Good morning. History for Harry and England as they win their first Euro 2024 qualifier. And Kane becomes England's record goal scorer for the men's team, and it helps his side taste victory in Italy for the first time since 1961.
And good morning from Wadhurst in East Sussex, which has been voted as the best place to live in the UK.
Now, gene-edited food can now be developed commercially and sold in England after a change to the law. Supporters of the technology say it will speed up the development of hardier crops that will be needed because of climate change. However, critics say that change could bring disaster to food production and the environment.
A council leader is set to resign after giving the go-ahead for more than 100 trees to be chopped down overnight in Plymouth.
Richard Bingley will face a vote of no confidence after he signed off the decision to make way for a town centre redevelopment plan.
Now, if you didn't manage to get tickets for the Eurovision Song Contest this year, it has just been announced that you'll be able to watch it live at the cinema.
So more than 500 cinemas are taking part. Tickets will be available from 10 a.m. on Monday. That's next week. The final takes place, of course, on Saturday, May the 13th in Liverpool.
That would actually be quite a good place to have a party, a Eurovision party in a cinema.
Yeah.
You've got the drinks, the popcorn,
big crowd,
everything sorted.
and give it a whole live experience
Yeah.
in a group of people rather than sitting at home. I can see that.
Yeah, that works. Let's take a look at the papers, and we're going to take you to the back pages for a change to start with. All of them leading with the triumphant Harry Kane as he became England's highest ever goal scorer in last night's Euros qualifier against Italy. The Mirror's calling him King Kane. We'll have more on that with Mike shortly.
Let's have a look at the Times this morning. Was the average council tax will top £2,000, the bill for the first time after the Bank of England raised interest rates. It comes as households face many other price rises, of course.
The Metro's leading with the bizarre story of a Nigerian politician and his wife who were found guilty of trafficking a man to the UK to harvest a kidney from him. They'd hoped to give the organ to their sick daughter.
And in The Guardian, Nicola Sturgeon is pictured leaving her final appearance at First Minister's Questions on the front page of The Guardian. It comes just over a month after the surprise announcement she was stepping down as leader of the SNP.
What's on the front pages then this Friday? The Eye is reporting there will be no major tax cuts this year after the Bank of England's decision to raise the base rate of interest once again. The Daily Express focuses on the Bank of England governor's more optimistic forecast, it says, for the UK economy. The Times leads with a rise in council tax. The average bill will top £2,000, it says, for the first time. The Daily Telegraph leads with the possibility of a rise in capital gains tax under a Labour government. According to The Guardian, taxpayers have spent close to £500 million buying beds in England's worst care homes over the past 4 years. The Daily Mirror says a footballer accused of sexually assaulting 2 women now faces a third charge, but that he is still playing for his Premier League club. On the front of the Metro, a story about the wealthy Nigerian politician and his wife who are facing jail in the UK over a kidney swap plot. The Daily Mail says there are reports that some barristers are refusing to prosecute climate activists. And as we were mentioning, The Sun there celebrates as Harry Kane is named England's top goal scorer. Now, if you want to see any of those front pages again, or indeed read the stories, then do scan the QR code on your screen.